Well, I mean, I've been listening to everything, and I think, in my, I guess, in my opinion, I feel like, especially when it comes to Nigeria, like I think that this expression thing is very important, and that's one of the generational things that I've seen in in my lifetime in Nigeria. When I was younger, to be an expressive musician, right, was something that was frowned upon. And, I think the difference now is that we're a little bit more enlightened. We know that it's okay that, people can sing and make money. Well, I guess maybe we felt like we had to make money before it was valuable, even though it was our culture. Because when I was growing up, when I was like in the 80s, all the music in Nigeria was in English. You couldn't express yourself in Yoruba, all those things. Well, at least it was really traditional stuff, but it wasn't like the popular, music until the 90s when that came out. And I feel that that is part of, there's this kind of like expression thing where it's seen as some sort of weakness to be able to express, but the expression is creativity. Different kinds of ideas and different thought patterns, and when everybody thinks differently, after a while, the end result turns out to be like a big diversity of ideas. So I'm always, err on the side of, that with the generational change has always been about like, getting more scientifically understood. Like there's been more science, right? We shouldn't, people are studying attitudes of children and what affects them and what doesn't affect them, right? Um, and I don't think it's about being, well, I mean, maybe you could look at that as Western, and and I understand that, but I don't think the way, well, when we do our studies at the African American Academy is like, yes, we're studying like child behavior, things like that, but we're looking at it from our own viewpoint as, African diaspora people. So what are the cultural needs? What are, it's based on, solid stuff. So, um, I think that's one of the big generational changes is definitely that, technology, allows, us to see different ideas from different places more easy, right? So I think those are challenges that we're all facing because our children are, they're on social media, things like that. So I know that that's another generational thing that I think, warrants some understanding. um, but all in all, I do think that that it's not. I do value Nigerian values. I mean, don't get me wrong; those are the core. But it's whether they're developing or whether we are, you know, um, and develop means come. Get. It's not like it's we're changing. We're just, oh, what's the next level? How are we improving? How are we looking at things and allowing our youth to be as creative and individual as they can? So that's, I think that's where I think that's where I land on it.